I'm not super knowledgeable about insurance. So for me, the thing was just tell me what the number is and cheaper is better, right? But that's not always the case. And that's the part where I knew like insurance.
Well,
is not
cheaper is
like
great
any
for
other
certain
insurance.
things. Absolutely.
And that's the part that I really would appreciate the feedback on now. If like, hey, this is our coverage. Is it sufficient? Is it insuring us against the things that we need? And that's, again, I talked it over with the lady because, again, after you texted Jeff, I was like, yeah, I think it is too late. So we have to have some insurance right now. So I think it's good, but let me make sure I have it in here I do have it somewhere. I remember putting it in here.
Yeah, we definitely don't want just the Geico policy here.
Okay, never mind. I'll email it to you guys so you guys can look at it at your leisure and just kind of tear it apart. Again, I'm happy to work with them, but I do want to just say that this lady was really easy to work with and the other people were really hard to work with. So I'm very thankful for that. But
cool. Well, that's number one. Number two is how do you get Dale the info that he needs, or getting Dale the info he needs to communicate with his potential investor?
Oh, yes.
I know you guys met with John and got everything to our other investor that he needed. Sounded like he had a great meeting with you all. Maybe just setting up a meeting with this guy.
That could be good. We could do that. I'd like to, have him see the project, see the underwriting, obviously the numbers, everything that John put together, so we can talk about, when the deal basically closes out, right? Where our potential for selling all the units and getting capital back, things like that. Do we still feel good about all those numbers, guys? Do you still feel like we're going to hit our time frame on selling these, or what's your feeling as you're getting in the middle of it, Alex? I mean, you're thinking, yeah, we're going to go a little long, or I'm just kind of curious what your thoughts are. It's hard being over here and not touching the building, right?
Yeah, no, I'm frustrated with how long it's taken to just submit this paperwork to the state.
Yeah.
And it's just lessons, right? Like a lot of this in retrospect could have been done concurrently, right? All the issues with we thought the plat was done. It turns out it didn't need to be done. So that drew it out a month. And then that was the opportunity. I could have done the underwriting for this letter of credit, but just my own ignorance, I didn't fully understand what a letter of credit was or how cumbersome it was. I thought literally it was as simple as just writing a check. And so there's kind of painful lessons like that are costing us time. But then once we're ready to sell, I mean, the good news is we've been cash flow positive. So it is kind of not hurting in the same way. And then once we really start getting rid of the tenants and kind of vacating and putting them for sale, I got confirmation from the property manager last week that only 3 of the 12 units are not month to month. So that means that we can vacate as many as we need to meet the requirements for the lenders, which as far as I understand, it's 7, right? Yeah. So 7 of the units need to be vacant and listed for sale.
50%, yeah.
And so
why can't it be 6?
They said it's half plus
51%. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's half plus 1.
51 have to be vacant.
Oh, so we could use the commercial space, 6 here and 7 down there.
That would be better.
Yeah,
especially again
because those are the ones that are most likely going to sell first. They're empty, right? They're basically just furnished, empty.
3 of those are. The other 3 are the ones that are not month to month. That she renewed those annual leases, I think, in March or something like that, right as we were closing. So those are the only 3 that are not month to month.
How quickly can you kick out what's his name's girlfriend?
Yep.
My understanding is we have 60 days. 60 days is what it'll take.
She's the first eviction.
Yeah. And that's the other good thing about this is I think these tenants are all pretty well qualified and in pretty good position. So I don't know if we'll actually need true evictions either. I think we can give them their 60 days notice and probably most of them will go within those 60 days. It's not like we're doing this to like low income people who are struggling to make ends meet and stuff like that. So they're all relatively in good shape and they can go. So
and theoretically one might want to buy.
Yeah, my impression is that most of them are able to buy, right? They'll be in relatively good shape again because they're not very low income people. It's been amazing. I mean, I've managed, like a few different apartment buildings and they're all like class C. And this one just everyone pays their rent by the 5th. There's just no drama. It's just amazing. So I would love the other buildings to behave like this, right? We have all this delinquency, all these people running on hard times, all these people like they have whatever their issues are. I don't know if Aziz has told you guys, we have Indianapolis. We have one guy who literally is having like a mental breakdown. He's having mental health issues. He thinks that we're poisoning him. He thinks that people are breaking in from the ceilings and from below him, that people are breaking into his unit to poison. And so
Chris moved out to Indianapolis is what you're saying. We had
I could I could see you guys doing that.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Especially from the ceilings.
And so he's vandalizing the property. Like every other day, we're getting calls from tenants. People are afraid. One of the women, she's afraid, like her daughter is afraid to come home because she thinks that the crazy man is going to get her. He's shouting obscenities in the middle of the night. He's taking on like rehab work and like tearing down ceiling tiles and doing like he's vandalizing the property.
That's the way you evict him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we
that's
got an
right.
emergency eviction.
Yeah.
And God willing,
Emergency
he's out.
eviction because he's destroying property
Yeah, that's
and
all
harassing people, you know?
Yeah. And so thankfully this lawyer has like a emergency eviction process. And so we
good.
filed that finally. So we finally filed that, and God willing, he's out of here this week because it is an
Good luck.
emergency.
Yeah. It is an emergency.
yeah.
Dang.
So anyways, none of that stuff is happening in this building, thank God. So this one has been just the highlight of my real estate property management career so far. It's just like, this is what I thought I was signing up for, right? The so-called like passive income bullshit that they tell you, like not passive at all.
There's very little passive about real estate. I've been a landlord for 25 years, and there's very little passive.
Yeah. I learned
Which
that
passive
lesson.
for our investors, so hopefully we kill it for them.
Yeah, that's it. That's the plan.